Hi everybody, it's Claire back with another art journal video, and again I'm sharing a page a page that I've created using the brand new gloss from Dina Wakley. So I'm using one of the transparencies as a starting point for a face, and I'm going to create some funky neon hair. So I've kind of drawn out where it's going to go, and I'm popping some white gesso in place just so that it helps those colours stay as true as possible, because if they were going straight onto the craft paper, not only would they disappear into the paper, the brown of the craft would also alter the way that the colours look, and I wanted them to be as true as possible. So just spreading that out, as you can see. Oh, clumsy. And just creating that area where the hair is going to go. So on the left hand side I've drawn around the transparency so that I'm not adding white onto the face there, and then I'm using the droppers and I'm just going in and adding some lines of gloss onto the hair, and anywhere where I think it's a bit too drippy or there's a big blob, I'm just soaking it up. So yeah, I'm going to then, so that was stoked, and then I'm going to use gnarly. Names make me giggle. They are so lovely when they mix together as well, make really pretty colours. You can see when the gnarly and stoke mix together, they make a really nice orangey colour. And then I am also going in with radical. And then at this point I thought, okay, so I could wait for that to dry, and that would be quite like a textured thing, or I could just have a play and spread it out. So one thing that I like to do when I get these new products to sort of have a play with is to have a play and see those kind of what would happen if I spread those out on the page over the gesso. You can see that's created a really pretty colour. So all I've done is just moved the gloss around with my brush, and then I waited for it to dry. In fact, I did it with my heat tool, but I do make sure that your room is well ventilated if you're going to use a heat tool on these gloss. And then I'm repeating the process that I did the first time, and I am trying not to squeeze too hard on the dropper because I don't want the gloss to come out too fast. I'm trying to create the idea of movement with those droppers and using that gloss, and keep checking that I haven't gone too far with the colour. And then I'm using Dina's ultra thick gel medium just to stick that transparency face in place. That's one of my favourite ones, this one, I love it. And then I do just use a like a clip to just hold that in place while it dries. Then I thought, okay, I'm going to add some pink splatters. So I went back with the stoked and my tiny fan brush and added some splatters onto there too. And I wanted to kind of leave that to dry for a bit. So decided I would add some collage tissue paper behind in the space at the top and the bottom. Because I was conscious that there wasn't anything going on in the hair other than the gloss, really. And although, you know, that's okay, I wanted it to have a bit more interest, to be a bit more of an interesting page than just having the gloss there. So adding this tissue paper brings that text element. It's more marks, isn't it, on the page? And you've got a bit of black and white going on too, which is also good. So I'm using Dina's ultra thick gel medium to stick this down. Again, just because it was there, it was on my desk. I'm just going to add some pieces of collage tissue paper in the spaces roughly, not worrying too much about them fitting exactly. Just kind of roughly trimming where it overlaps. I don't want to hide all those lovely neon colours. So now I'm going to add some lines onto the hair. And I'm using I tried using my Posca pen, but it's come to the end of its life, so I need to get another one. So I kind of did as much as I could, but it wasn't playing ball, so I decided I would use my gel pen instead. And the gloss, oh, I want to call them sprays. They are quite a shiny surface when they are dry. And anywhere where it feels a bit resistant, it might just be that the page isn't properly dry. So I've added those black lines on there, again just echoing those movement lines that I created with the droppers. And then time for some white dots, just pulling those across the page. I definitely go through little phases in my journaling where I'll find something I like to do and then I just do it to death over and over again. Using my dotty stamp. I don't think this is something that was something that will go out of fashion for me. And then I thought, okay, we need some more contrast on here, so I grabbed some of the transparency circles and I'm just stapling those onto the page as well, just for the ease of being quick, really. And that's a Tim Holtz tiny attacher that I'm popping those in place with. She looks magnificent with her neon hair. Fabulous. And then some more dots, because why not? And then my quote is going to be from the typed ledger papers. I don't know which set it's from, but I've kind of mixed them all up together in a folder. And what I do is I just search through until I find a quote that kind of speaks to me. And then I'm going to stick that over there on the right hand side using some clear glue. And then I decided I would add some pops of pink with my pink Posca that's a neon colour. And that was about it for this page. So lots of fun playing with these new gloss colours from Ranger. They are very vibrant. I think you will love them. So thanks for watching. I hope you found some inspiration. Come back tomorrow for another one. See you again soon.